Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
Good morning, or by the time y'all see this, it'll probably be nighttime. Today is Wednesday, day 4. I can't believe I'm actually doing this thing, y'all. Like 4 days in a row posting. Like I could barely post 4 weeks in a row, but I made a commitment to myself, and I'm gonna do it. Today, I think I'm just gonna end up taking y'all to work with me because my job is doing its annual, like, end of the year party thing, and we have a half day today. So we're actually leaving work at 12 o'clock to head over to the movies, which is where our celebration is. But it's gonna be like food and drinks when we get there, and then they're gonna hand out awards. Because you can like nominate people to get awards, and then we're gonna watch Knives Out, which is a movie that recently came out. It's kind of like a murder mystery type movie, I'm assuming, based on what I'm gathering from the previews and stuff. So that should be fun. Look what this cat has done to my chair. What the heck? Look at this. So remember I was telling y'all yesterday, I think, that I used to have a cat. Oh no, I think I probably cut that part out of the video. But I used to have a cat when I was in high school, and this cat came to live with me. And at the time I was living with my brother and his girlfriend. And this cat destroyed their couch. And I was like, you know, it's not a big deal. Like, it's on the back of the couch. It's okay, nobody's ever gonna see it. But now that I'm older and have more freaking sense, and these cats done destroyed my property, I understand that it was a big deal. So I'm sorry, Jerry and Keisha. My bad. So Bob and I's devotional today says it's about fixing yourself first. And it talks about how, like, before we pray to God, ask him to give us a man, give us a woman, whatever, we need to be asking God to, like, fix whatever is in us that is preventing us from being in a relationship right now. And it has a portion for the man and the woman. For the woman, it says basically not to be quarrelsome. Like, don't be naggy. Don't be trying to pick a fight for every little thing, whatever. For the man, it says that he basically needs to learn how to be selfless like Jesus was. Like, Jesus wasn't out here trying to do stuff for his own good. He was worried about everybody else, everybody's well-being except for his own. And the verse for the woman is Proverbs 21 verse 9. It is better to live in the corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. It is better for a man to be in isolation than to have a wife that's going to be picking fights with him over every little thing. Wow. I'm also doing this really good devotional. This one is called You Make Me Crazy, and it's about dealing with people who just like drive you up the wall, people who make you want to snap on them 24/7. Like, I dealt with this a lot at work, and I feel like I probably talked about it some on my channel, maybe. Although I haven't like felt this way in a while, like I haven't wanted to go in on anybody at work in a while, I feel like it's still important for me to keep that part of me in check, because like old Carissa can just come out whenever, and I want to prevent that from happening. But this one is really good. Actually, a few people come to mind that I feel should read this devotional, because it's like, man, if people can only take a step back and just look at yourself, like, you're mad at this other person, yeah, but you going out of your way to display your anger is making you look crazy. It's not a reflection of that person. It's a reflection of you, because you are clearly not wise enough or intelligent enough to be able to communicate in a way that people will be receptive to. Like, you doing all this rah-rah, that doesn't make me want to listen to what you're saying. It makes me want to ignore you for the rest of my life. Proverbs 23. I love Proverbs because it's like just nothing but nuggets of wisdom. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be quarreling. So if you are one of those people that's out here picking fights with everybody just because you having a bad day, you are considered a fool. I don't want to be foolish. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. Proverbs 14:29. And then this is a really good one too. So some people, they feel like I have to tell this person how, I have to tell them what they did wrong. Like, they gonna hear from me. They have to hear from me. There's no way I'm about to let this slide, blah, blah, blah. James 3:17 says, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. Full of mercy. That's a big one, because like, God gives us mercy every single day, literally every single day, multiple times a day. And as soon as somebody do something to us, we be like, nope, that's it, you're done, like, never talking to you again, blah, blah. And I'm not saying that, like, when people do you wrong, you have to keep them in your life, because I am a firm believer in I can forgive you and still not have the same relationship with you. So I'm not saying that at all, but what I'm saying is, like, for example, speaking on me specifically, when people do something wrong at work, like, who the heck am I to be down their throats about it? Like, clearly they're doing something wrong because they don't understand. We're afraid to ask for help. I don't know what the situation is, but that's an opportunity for me to come in and help. But if I come in, I'm just pissed off that they did something wrong, like, now I gotta fix it, blah, 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 complaining to this person and that person. I'm not being merciful. I'm making them feel even worse, which is going to push them away even further. Now they're really not going to ask me for help. Now they're really going to be making mistakes because they're going to go to other people who don't have the same understanding of my account that I do. So it's like a ripple effect. I used to be really angry and just rowdy, ready to snap on people. Like, my line sisters used to call me hokey. This has definitely been a big thing that I've had to work on. It's something that I'm still working on each and every day. But this devotional is, like, really great. All right, I was going to be done talking about this devotional, but the one for today is so good, y'all. It's entitled, Do You Need a Heart Transplant? If you build your identity on anything that can be taken away from you, you're going to be insecure, and insecurity is at the root of your anger. Until you start feeling secure about yourself, people are going to be able to push your buttons. When you know who you are and whose you are, people can't push your buttons. They can't get to you. Anger and insecurity go together. The more insecure you feel, the angrier you feel. When you get angry, your mouth just reveals what's inside your heart. A harsh tongue reveals an angry heart. A negative tongue reveals a fearful heart. A boasting tongue reveals an insecure heart. An overreactive tongue reveals an unsettled heart. A judgmental tongue reveals a guilty heart. A critical tongue reveals a bitter heart. A filthy tongue reveals an impure heart. On the other hand, an encouraging tongue reveals a happy heart. A gentle tongue reveals a loving heart, and a controlled tongue reveals a peaceful heart. And then it just goes on to explain how accepting Jesus into your life allows you to change your heart. Like, Jesus will literally change you from the inside out. And I know that firsthand because, like I said, I just used to be a little monster back in my college days. And if it wasn't for me becoming a Christian, I honestly just feel like I would probably be a wreck right now. Like, I definitely would have drove Bob away. Probably would have drove most of my friends away. Like, it's just crazy. Anywho, enough of me preaching to y'all. I need to be headed to work. It is 8:15. I like to get there early and just go through my email and stuff, just to make sure nothing crazy happens, so that at 9 o'clock I can be working. And especially since I know that we have a half day today. So right now it's 8:22, and I want y'all to see how fast I'm about to get to work. 8:36, and I'm at work, and that's only because I got stopped at a red light.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down, and it
Jason, say hi to your daughters.
What's up, world? What's up, Josephine? What's up, Mallory? Carissa is the bomb.
Oh my
Love her.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Our movie is finally over. It's 4:30. I would normally be home at this time, but we saw a movie, so obviously that wasn't going to happen. I hope there's not traffic getting back home. My lips were so dry in there. I put all 3 of my raffle tickets to get that headset, that wireless headphones, because that's what I really want. But I didn't even win, man. Wasted all 3 of my raffle tickets. But I did get a $25 gift card. Shout out to me. Neenie weenie, what do we eat on Wednesdays? Chick-fil-A.
That was supposed to be her.
Oh. All right, y'all. I made it home in one piece. Today was a blast.
Yo, happy Father's Day, Sarah. Bros 858.
Happy Founders Day to all the alphas out there.
Well, shout out to the home team. You see, fam, you being, you know, 0632.
Anyways,
All that good stuff.
it's been real, y'all. Until tomorrow. Oh, I thought I was holding up the middle finger.